Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Well, just because I can, and I continue with Deus Ex Mankind Divided Blind. Now I have returned to Prague, it's currently night, seeing how I don't have any... Actually, don't think this is the way out.
Tell us Rucker's dead.
What?
Poisoned, I think.
Holy shit, man. Rucker was the voice of the Augmented. People loved him for it. When word of this hits, Prague is gonna explode.
And the whole world's watching. Listen, Miller's gone to meet with state police. Could be our chance to determine his loyalties.
He lives near TF-29. You want us to search his apartment?
Not us. Me. You keep digging into that VersaLife break-in. And see what the Collective can dig up on a Viktor Marchenko. If I'm right, and Rucker was poisoned, all three might be connected. Jensen out.
Yeah, to be honest, I kinda suspect Marchenko of doing that. He seemed rather opposed to... maybe not to Talos Rucker personally, but to his philosophy of you know, non-violent resistance.
Stop threatening me before you embarrass yourself.
Okay, what's going on here? Are they...
Wait, I show you. Show me what? You're all talk. You haven't got the gun.
I'm not sure what they are fighting about, but yeah, Marchenko seems to be, you know, more violent in his approach. So what I think has happened is he has killed Rucker to like rile up the Ark into an all-out war or something. That's my initial assumption. Now I don't really know what to do, so I think I'll follow the main quests for now. I'll go to Ark and then to Miller's. Although I should perhaps go to Miller apartment first, and maybe some side quests will, you know, present themselves on the way. There seems to be...
Adam, you there? You're not gonna believe this, but Vadim Orlov is in Prague.
You're kidding.
I wish I were. 6 months ago, he got an augmented expert's visa and has been coming and going periodically ever since. Border control locked him in this morning.
I arrived in Prague 6 months ago. Where is he staying?
In the Lilioma Courtyard Apartments on Lavani Street, 2nd floor.
I'll check it out.
Ah, so it's actually the same building that... what's his name again? Miller lives at. Wow, that's a nice view of across Vltava.
Here comes the big shot.
Now I saw a
Isn't it?
blueprint of this.
The water. I like to come here when it is quiet and listen to the waves splashing against the wall. Very relaxing.
I guess it is. I had not really noticed.
But I'm still not quite sure what this is. Is this like a beginning of a bridge? Is it, I don't know, a landing pad? Is it an airport? I don't get it. But there's a nice view of across the river, which unfortunately doesn't look like a place I will go, which seems a huge waste. I would like to visit the castle district, the Hrachany, but I guess that remains to be seen. Now, I do need to go to the apartments, because that's where Miller lives, and apparently this robotics expert is there as well. And maybe some side quests will present themselves as I go. Okay, I guess this guy is just passed out from the drugs. I thought for a second he was dead.
I told you I am not going to do it.
Come on, Stanley. We would not ask if we were not desperate.
I could lose my job. We are starving.
Be quiet. Let me talk to him. Please, I swear this will be the last time.
Fine. Come back in a few hours. I will bring something out from the kitchens when I am done my shift.
Ah, so they are asking for like scraps of food?
I told her 1,000 times, that man is an idiot.
My brother, he is one of the good ones. Always looking out for me.
Wait, was this here before? Maybe I didn't notice because
I will never ask for their help.
because the neons weren't on. This looks interesting. It's just... Yeah, I guess this isn't anything new, it's just the neon gate is alight right now. That's why it looks different, because I thought this might be...
What's wrong with him?
Although the acronym, I think it's actually a tailoring company that Jensen orders his coats from, which doesn't sound particularly interesting, to be honest.
That bastard had it coming.
This is only going to make our lives harder. Do you think we'll get blamed for killing him?
Why not? Let them think we did it. Maybe then they'll behave.
So this is about Rucker's death. Now this is...
Augs, prostitutes. City is falling apart.
I really like the helmets. I really like the fact that the visor moves up when you approach them, so that they can take a look at you.
No matter who Rucker was or what he stood for, it's an awful way to go.
I suppose Rucker won't be leading you hunters to the promised land after all.
Okay, let's visit the apartments. Now I have 2 apartments to visit here. I don't remember the numbers, so let me take a look again. Miller's apartment I will recognize because it's it has a flag, it has the Australian flag in an apartment on Hlavani Street. It doesn't tell me the number, so I guess I'll have to just check them all again. I think this was Miller's. Nope. This is the drug. It was related to neon, right? So never mind that, because obviously I've searched them all already. So and this is the apartment that the guy inherited from his parents that were deported. I've searched them all already before, so I'm only looking for new. Now those guys, I actually attacked them. Well, they attacked me, I guess, and I put them down. I wonder if he holds a grudge, the shopkeeper.
You crazy! I like. You want to buy? I have stuff for crazy Yobok.
Depends on what you have.
You're in luck. For you, prices just went up.
Wait, I wonder if that's because I beat him up? Well, I would like to buy the Praxis kit, but I don't think he sells it. Do I have anything to sell myself? Crafting... Not really, to be honest. Now, what do you have? Consumables, hyposteam. Yeah, so I don't really need anything.
I'm trying to run a business here.
Leave.
Maybe later.
Fucking clanks.
Okay. What seems to be your problem, man? Wait, is he just playing? Was he literally playing with his gun? That's awfully irresponsible, to be honest.
Factions within the family.
But I guess the apartments I'm looking for are in the other staircase. Now, this is Miller's.
I'm in Miller's apartment. The man keeps a tight ship.
What do you expect? He's former SAS. Military life will make a neat freak out of anyone. If he's got secrets in there, Adam, they'll be well hidden.
Everyone's got to tell. I just need to know more about him to understand his.
His divorce papers are still here. Let's check his computer again. He hasn't relocked it. Unread. This is new. You need to sign the consent form today. I'm not kidding, Jim. You have it? Right there. I don't think we should be rushing into this. Surgery is big deal. We are not rushing into this. Your daughter is in pain. I know. I think we should investigate other option. You don't see her suffer every day. In a few years she won't be able to walk. Her spine's getting worse. So, So, I guess his daughter is disabled, and he's considering, having her undergo a surgery for getting augmented to help with that, which I understand is a huge deal, especially in the current political climate.
Just hacked Miller's computer. There's some heavy stuff going on in his personal life, but nothing incriminating.
Keep looking. We may not get another chance at this.
Now, I happen to remember that there's literally a hidden room up here. Yeah, that's him with his husband, or I would imagine at this point, ex-husband. And I guess they have 2 kids. I'm not sure where the music is coming from, but it was talking in Czech, so I probably wouldn't be able to understand most of it anyway. Anything here? Money? Oh, there's a drawer, more money. Painkillers. Yeah, I still don't really know what that is. I'm kind of confused. It doesn't really look like a bridge. If anything, it kind of looks like some kind of weird building, because it seems to have windows here, but why would you build, like, what purpose, what practical purpose would a building like that serve? Why is it constructed like that? I don't really understand. But first of all, there's a hidden compartment here, but I guess there's nothing new here apart from weaponry. But there is also a hidden passage here, and there was a computer. I didn't. It didn't have anything on it last time, and I assumed it was because it's there's no pocket secretary here, so I'm going to just leave it be. I assumed it's because it's a quest item, which is exactly the point, exactly the truth. So let's log in. Yeah, this is like a separate computer from his personal one. From Rami Langosh. Can't find anything on the VersaLife attack. Suspected funding. You're the guys with the ARC problem. Are you sure it was on our log? I'm not comfortable with those offline requests.
Find anything in that apartment yet?
It's like you said, Miller keeps his secrets well hidden. But I'm looking.
Have a good wood pipeline. If there's a system glitch, then system tech needs to know. As far as I can tell, everything's green over here. So whatever's locking you out must be on your side. Oh, so he's catching on to the fact that we're hacking the mainframe of the NSN. Jen's doing great. After the kids started school, we've finally... she's been able to kick back and relax a bit. Things will be improving. Found it. We do have a file on the ARC incident. The system threw it up on the last change list. I don't want to risk it of sending it off pipeline. If you do a 3-access search, surprised, to be honest. I've only been here a year, but I haven't heard anything of any ARC activity happening stateside. Yeah, this looks fishy, to be honest. This looks like a false flag or something. Miller to Lockjaw. You're looking into who assigned him into the position. I'd be very curious to know any history past couple years. Something's definitely up. Appreciate anything you can get me. Thanks, mate. Will do. EE. I have no idea what that could be about. But I feel like I might need his keycard to get into the NSN machine back at work. So, although stealing it is kind of, you know, it's a concrete proof that somebody has broken in here and been here, but...
I think I got something, Alex. Miller's NSN access card. He must have left it behind when he logged into his second computer.
His second computer? Anything incriminating on it?
He's going around the system using personal connections to look into things. But that could mean anything. We need to hear more of that NSN conversation.
Shit, man, that's risky. But we may have to.
Why? You find something on VersaLife?
It ain't good. Meet me in the small courtyard near TF-29. I'll explain.
Okay, but first, I still need to find the robotics expert.
Ty si myslíš, že máš problémy, Augu? Nemáš ani tušení. Ale já nebudu na ulici nikoho zastavovat, abych je rozebíral. Čau, co chceš? O žádném zákazu vycházení jsem nic neslyšel.
So would it be here? Wait, am I even in the correct place? I'm kind of confused, to be honest. No, this is the Samizdat reporters building, so... Freak!
He must have left it behind when he logged into his second computer.
His second computer? Anything incriminating on it?
He's going around the system using personal connections to look into things. But that can mean anything. We need to hear more of that NSN conversation.
Shit, man, that's risky. But we may have to.
Why? You find something on VersaLife?
It ain't good. Meet me in the small courtyard near TF-29. I'll explain.
Okay, that was embarrassing. I wonder what the people downstairs must have thought when suddenly Adam Jensen fell into his death from one of the windows, like just like that. But I'm kind of confused on where exactly the specialist is supposed to be. Because I would like to do the side mission as well in Prague, in Hlavní Street. Yeah, show me that on the map. Courtyard, but where is that compared to me? I don't quite understand it. Level 1. Wait, so is it entirely... No, this shows... I don't understand how the objectives work, to be honest. Because it should be pointing me to the side objective now. And instead, it's still pointing me to the main objective. I'll go out onto the street just to see, because I'm pretty sure I've explored all of the apartments, so I'm not quite sure what is happening. I might just be an idiot, which I'm not ruling out. Definitely, no, I am a bit of an idiot. Courtyard. So well, I misinterpreted it, because it is in an apartment on Hlavní Street near TF-29, but not in this apartment complex. Okay, so I get it now. So both my objectives are in fact in this little cul-de-sac, which is cool because I can get them both done at once. But first I would like to... Oh, I guess it's probably the main quest that's going to activate. She's cloaked, right? Yeah.
Hey, thanks for being quick. Didn't want to be seen hanging around by myself for too long in case you got held up.
I can be a gentleman, sometimes. You said you got something on VersaLife.
Yeah, a couple of months back, a research assistant was found dead in the Rokaseka Beach facility. Special Projects Division. She was poisoned, just like Rucker.
She.
Is that Megan Reed?
Anik Norstad.
Oh, no.
Why? You know somebody there?
Doesn't matter. Forget it.
I can't stand VersaLife, Adam. Back when I was flying for Bell Tower in Panama, I stumbled into deep shit with them. They're the reason I've got a target on my back. They told my bosses to kill me.
If they're involved in this, we'll get them. We just need to know what this is.
Do I want to give it to them? I kind of am not sure if I trust them, but then I'm not sure if I'll be given another opportunity. That's kind of tough. Well, I trust them more than I do the task force, because I know for a fact that the task force is an Illuminati puppet, but that doesn't mean I trust the collective that much. But again, I am not sure if I keep it for now. Will I have any opportunity to use it later? Because if it's just going to sit in my pocket, then that seems like a bit of a waste. You know what? This is Deus Ex. This is all about conspiracies and plots. I think I'll keep it for now, just until I learn a little bit more about the whole collective and maybe talk with Janus himself at some point, or, you know, with whoever presents as Janus for the time being. Hopefully it'll not bite me in the ass.
Tell me more about this researcher.
The information we found on Norstad was buried deep. No police report, no autopsy. Just a footnote on an insurance claim, calling it an industrial accident.
She was working with dangerous pathogens, wasn't she?
Supposedly. Janus thinks there's more to it. He's the one who found the report. Said it was off.
Off how?
Lots of blank spaces and missing details. Didn't really go into it.
And you didn't think to ask, did you?
Are you saying I fucked up?
Yeah, I would like to pry a little bit more into Janus's motivations, into his actual performance, and I do feel like it was strange that she didn't ask.
I'm saying Janus thinks a lot of things, and somehow always manages to find the answer when nobody else can. You don't find that odd?
I find it reassuring. The collective has people everywhere gathering all kinds of intel. But Janus is what holds us together, helps us make sense of it. He picks the signal out of the static.
And yet you've never met him.
Nobody meets Janus. Nobody even knows where he is, who he is, hell, even what he is. You get used to it after a while. For me, the key thing is what he finds. Norstad was poisoned, Adam, just like Rucker. Are we looking at some kind of bioweapon here?
Miller's access card might help us find out.
How? I don't follow you.
NSN exchanges are stored in the system's cloud memory. If I log in as Miller using his access card, I might be able to play back more of that conversation he had with the bosses.
Shit, Adam, this isn't like planting a bug. You have to actually use this.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
If anyone catches you...
It seems impossible, to be honest.
It's a risk I'm willing to take.
Your call. But I want to be plugged in and listening the whole time you're in there. Just be careful, man. Call me when you've accessed the machine.
To be fair, I feel like that's pretty difficult, or perhaps straight up impossible to be done. Hanser's burning hell. There is a vent. Impossible to be done quietly, because the whole room it has windows, and you know Jensen will be sitting in that chair for quite a while. So how I find it highly unlikely that nobody will see him. Okay, there's supposedly an apartment somewhere around here where the researcher is supposed to be living. I guess I'll check the vent. It does look kind of inviting on its own. Because I would like to do the side quest before I continue with the main quest, because obviously might not be able to do it later on. Well, I just broke somebody's wall again. TF29. How is that possible? Oh, I'm sorry.
Looks like everyone is paranoid.
Damn it, I broke... Wait, why was I getting detected by someone? There was like this detection indicator?
That's quite a look.
Is somebody looking for me? Well, anyway, it's kind of fucked up how I destroyed the wall in our, you know, the company that's our cover. I wasn't really thinking about where it goes. I assumed it might go into the apartment where the guy is, but clearly it doesn't, and I can't really go anywhere from here without the jumping aug. Case. Okay, I consider this to be either lost or some kind of criminal stash, because who else would keep their personal belongings in a freaking pipeline? But can I get across? That's the question. Doesn't really look like it. Unless I can go up here, maybe? Yeah, this isn't going to... This isn't going to work. Although, maybe? I'm still not sure where this is going, but it seems to be going somewhere. I think I might be stuck. Okay, anything here? Let me engage the super duper secret vision. Okay, I don't... To be honest, I feel a little bit lost here. Let me get back here, because the map seems to point to some kind of a door here or something, but I don't see... Ah, okay, so I need to climb up, perhaps? Because I could enter through the windows, but not through the door. So, let me take one of those. Let me climb onto here, then climb onto here. It's still not high enough. There has to be a different way, right? Maybe through one of those storage units. Oh, I seem to have a password for this. Oh, this is interesting. What's this? Blood? Is this blood, some chemicals? Drugs? Is it a drug, like remnants of a drug lab, or? Well, I guess the pocket secretary maybe is going to tell me, and then I'll decide if I want to steal from it. No need for help. Shit's still coming through the PCR. That's the police, right? It's just getting harder to keep the same volume. This Kosinski guy in Warsaw. Whoa, is that another motherfucking Poland reference? Well, it is. He says they're sending a lot of older military hardware. Can be interesting. Arrangements stay the same. If I get the lockup for the weekend, I'll leave you some stuff to look through and be Igor from the family. So, is this... yeah, this is at Valley 10. At Valley Storage. So, I'm going to steal from them. I don't feel any qualms about that. Good job regarding Warsaw. We'll be moving weapons from Prague. Cops too. That arrangement is powering more than a few handshake. Do you need another middleman? Set a VIP in the Palisade. I'm having a lot of codes from the Palisade Bank. I wonder if the main quest is going to send me there at some point. Because if not, it might be worth investigating on my own with the amount of stuff I have for it. Let me check this again just to see if I'm not missing something very interesting or useful. But I am kind of confused about how to exactly access the apartment, because the door, like, it seems I have to do it through a window, but it can't be the only way, right? That would be weird. Okay, I'll check the other storage as well.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
How do I... Freak. How do I get here? Okay, I was kind of confused. Was the police notified of that? Hopefully not. Vent here. Yeah, I'm not sure how to... There seems to be something in here, possibly. But I wasn't sure how to... Well, I guess I can take the time to reload. I wasn't sure how to get to that final node. And to be honest, I still don't. It seemed to be weirdly isolated compared to the others. Let's try again. It's only security rating 2. So maybe I need to go from like completely the other side. Because I had plenty of time. It was just I was mightily confused about the direction I was supposed to take. Okay, I should have enough time now.
Granted.
Oh, this is interesting. Another murder board, you know, conspiracy board with the clues. Prague, Lim. Oh, whoever this is, he's been investigating me. That's me with Vega. There's... What? Ah, damn it! I totally forgot about that. I forgot to check, to look for... Yeah. Is this like a Juggernaut Collective hideout? Because I totally forgot to look for this symbol. For a second I was confused why somebody was investigating freaking trash cans, but... Lim... Yeah, I forgot about that. Well, let me read what the pocket secretary says. Madame photograph. I got what files I could on the subject. Not as recent as any visitor wanted. Have to do for now. I dropped my PSEC, but I thought I had eyes on me, so I... The safe in the apartment instead. But in the apartment where? The code. I do have a code for something, and I totally forgot. Maybe I have to go back to Jensen's apartment because I don't remember the locations of... Actually, do I have it? Do I have like a copy of the... yeah, welcome to Prague. Yeah, I do. I should probably look for that, right? It seems important, especially in the task of learning more about the whole Juggernaut Collective. Do I want to steal those things? To be honest, none of them look particularly impressive anyway. But what I don't know is I still don't really know how to get to the apartment, which yeah, I can't get through this window. I'm kind of confused and a little bit lost, I must admit. Okay, I'll try to get onto this roof by stepping onto the storage. Oh damn it, that's the Windows what's the way update. I don't know if you can see it. Be right back, I'll disable it. Okay, I'm back. I'll try to get to the storage door, like the top part, and then from there onto the roof of... Okay, that's not... It's not exactly working how I would intend it to. Well, I guess it kinda is now. And now I'll try to walk alongside this. Okay, and this should lead me to the apartment. Well, I guess the guy is dead.
I found Orlov. He's dead.
What? Are you sure it's him?
Well, technically I never met him before. I did, however, meet a doctor who looks just like him in Alaska. In that clinic I told you about. His name then was McFadden.
Christ, Adam, what exactly happened to you in that clinic?
I don't know. I was in the coma ward. It was run by the World Health Organization. Facility 450.
So the Illuminati, basically.
Can you dig into it?
Of course.
I'm gonna search this body and the apartment and see what I can find.
Huh. I wonder, why didn't they kill him if they had him? Taking medical vault keycard. Okay, so I might be going into the bank after all. But World Health Organization is basically controlled by Elizabeth Duclair and by the extension by the Illuminati. So if they had him in their control, why didn't they kill him? Like he's destroyed their whole plan before, and you know, done a lot of interfering. Presumably they have a confidential report containing Adam Jensen's medical history. Jensen Adam, birthplace Detroit, examined by someone, declared age 36, blood type O, white American, vision enhanced. My vision is augmented. It should say augmented. It would have been nicer than nice reference to Deus Ex 1. I can't read the notes really because it's a little bit unclear to me what exactly it says. Why didn't he take the file? Why did he just like scan it or something? That's weird. But let me continue looking. I guess I'll take all of the stuff. Excuse me, all of the stuff, because at this point the guy clearly no longer needs it. You know, what with being dead. And I do need to search the apartment anyway. That's exactly the quest. Vadim Orlov. Okay, I need to go through here and here and here. Okay, this doesn't seem too complicated.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Well, does not seem too complicated, he says, as he botches it. Oh, Madame... So she was working for him. And that's why I had the code to the safe, because this is the apartment that mentioned it. Interesting. Damn it, that was a detection chance 100%. I think I'm screwed, actually. Yeah, very much looks like it.
Access granted.
Report data. BDC. Received your last surveillance. Running down the unknowns in the photographs. Will hit you with an object. Watcher will handle the main subject. So that's the subject is Jensen, clearly. Return to Prague to evaluate assets. With regards to the main subject, and lead medical records. Reports everything. Have to ask the Watcher for those. Once you have them, leave them somewhere safe. As always, the storage unit is my preference. Then clean the apartment, get yourself a hotel. Urgent. Operation compromised. Visitor is public domain. Extract visitor to the safe side. Bravo. ASAP is the visitor resists. Retire visitor. Now, retire probably means kill, right? Well, let's try this again.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Asset stability. I see in the reports that our assets are responding well to their new abilities. Excellent news. 10% instability rate acceptable. Only 4 sign exhibit any sign of psychosis. Review our man in Switzerland. Return to Prague to check on our assets there. So I guess they are trying to. They are after all viewing Jensen as a potential asset, even though unwittingly somehow an element of their game, and I guess they might be using him to test the advanced augmentations as well, seeing how he was previously augmented, and obviously he's ideally suited towards that, what with his affinity for augmentations and his lack of need for neuroposin. Now would BDC would it be Beth? No, Beth Duclair is a child at this point, so no. Doesn't make sense. Vadim. So that's the guy that died. Can't tell you how over the moon excited I am by the test results from our research. Doing with the DNA, acceptance of nanotech goes beyond anything we did at TYM. Hope you can return soon. Going to the mainland for a meal. Wonderful place in Tallinn that you would love, my treat. Okay. Our old friend. To track down something. Apparently she's my mess. Of course, lose control over her. And wash your hands of this one. She and the others should never have been taken away from me. My experiments always resulted in promise. Yours, always in blood. Our old friend D. I don't know who that would be, but apparently one of their... it's a woman, and they lost control over one of their assets. Well, let's continue searching the... Let's continue searching the apartment. Well, I think I might actually be done, because this door is not possible to be unlocked. Am I done? What does the quest log say? I guess this is like on hold for a time being. So I think I've done everything here. I've searched the body, searched the safe, copied the documents. I've read this computer, looked into the drawer. Yeah, I think I might be done actually. Although let me just move the refrigerator a little to see. Yeah, nothing here. I think I'm done. Well. So I guess it'll continue itself at a later date. Now, before I continue with the main quest, I feel like it perhaps would be prudent if I went on the lookout for those Juggernaut Collective stashes, because I totally forgot about them, and it seems important, right? Story items. Welcome to Prague. But I think it's all in the other district. Or is it? No, not really, because because this is in the other district for sure. Auto delay. This I think is near the metro station. Damn it! It's a pity I can't zoom it further, because I find it. But wait, although no. This isn't. This is all in this district, because this is Prakashka, the poor district, and this is the main metro station. This is near the Palisade, and this is the Pilgrim station. So let me look at my map. Yeah, so I'll go towards the station near the Palisade and try to find the drop-off there. I totally forgot about it. I wonder if I should have done that earlier. It might not be active anymore, because it's technically a different like section of the game, what with it being night already. Let me take a look at it again. Okay, so it's I think behind Palisade, because I'm near the station. I need to go to the market. So not here, but instead. I guess here, would imagine. Right? Now let me engage my super secret vision. Yeah, I think it must be in one of those. Does that? Yeah, I think that corresponds roughly to this. And I saw something that looked like a loose brick, so that would fit. Let's try hacking those.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Okay, I'm dead. I'm dead, and I don't like it. Because I will have to wait again for a bajillion years until it...
Access denied.
Security system alerted. That's even worse. Oh, there's someone here.
Potkávám tady spoustu dobrých lidí, ale víš, oni jsou naučení myslet určitým způsobem. Vycvičili je, aby krmili stroj.
but he does not seem to mind, and the police is not shooting me yet, so I guess... Oh, I do have a code for that, interesting. So is it another one of those stashes? Oh yes, it looks like, I don't know, somebody stealing art from a museum or... Okay, so there is no loose bricks here. There's a revolver, metal crate, archive box, multi-tool, neuropathy. Now, damn it. Before I decide whether I want to... I would like to try and remember, you know, who this belongs to before I steal from them. But it's going to be tough to... it's going to be tough to find it. New bridge code. Neon reactor code, client. Because it's... financial report. It was 129 something, I think, but Rožička, new storage code, maybe. Yeah, it was this. 2. Masaki Oshiro. Okay, so that's just some random... Some of the more critical files. Wait. There should be critical files regarding the Palisade Bank here. I don't see any files per se. All I see is art and... do I want to steal it? I have one dose of neuropathy to give to someone. I think I'll leave it be. I'm not quite sure who that belongs to, so... maybe they should have it.
Anomaly detected.
Okay, I'm screwed again because I was too... Yeah. Damn it. I'm not sure how was I supposed to do it. I guess I should have used one of those untraceables to... one of those untraceables to... do you know what? To avoid detection so that it doesn't fortify the final system. But... you know, my problem is I'm not stealing enough stuff, so I don't have that many of those things to even use. Yeah, that didn't really work. I know it's a bit of a waste to use a multi-tool on that, but to be honest, I can't really be bothered. Now, is there... so... this I don't think is it either, because I don't see a way to... what does it say? Okay, apparently... oh, for a second I thought this doesn't exist on a Zoom. It's far too blurry to actually read. If you... something... I doubt it's even important. But... what is important is that I'm not sure... first of all, what is the purpose of... okay, this is surely used... is it a separate entrance to the bank, maybe? Or is this actually the secret bank vault? Or is this the Juggernaut Collective stash after all? So many questions, so little Rifle ammo. Combat rifle. Are those drugs? Cement. Football. Okay, I don't... This is a picture of something, but I don't understand who this location even belongs to, and I haven't found the Juggernaut symbol. This doesn't work. Well, there is still a vent here, which presumably, judging from geography, it would go into the bank, right? Which I guess is useful in itself for later on, possibly. Okay, it actually doesn't go in the bank. At least not really. It was an alternate way to get to the stash, but... But is it even... Is it even the Juggernaut stash to begin with? Let me take a look at the photo again. Now this... Which one would it even be? It's annoying that I can't really, like, easily correspond them with each other. And they are not the most visible. Well, if it is any one of them, then it's probably this one, kind of. Do I see the symbol anywhere?
Život vypadá v katalogu hezky, co? Plno příležitostí a naděje. Ale pak, když ho žiješ, to není hezký ani trošičku.
Okay, I'm mightily confused here because I'm not even sure what is the purpose of this room, and I'm not sure if this is... Okay, I can't close the secret passage anymore. Button disabled. And there isn't anything here anyway. XNG shipping. There's just some ammunition. Will this be used later on? Or... But the thing I'm most concerned with is this actually the Juggernaut stash or not? Because I don't see the symbol anywhere. But then again, it's probably hidden. Like, it can't be that obvious, because then it wouldn't be a good stash at all. Let me take another look at it. Yeah, it's very clearly I am in the correct place, right? Like on the right side of the bank, judging from the entrance. So the entrance is here, and this is here. I guess this is kind of like a room. Somewhere over here. Maybe up there. But how would I reach it? That is the question. I really feel like the jumping aug would help me a lot. So I have 4 practice points actually. So I think I'll finally buy this. plus the Icarus landing, just to avoid killing myself when freaking falling from somebody's window. And now I should be able to, without difficulty, go up here. And then... oh yeah, that's what I needed. Well, that's not what I needed, but at least I didn't die. Because I would really like to find out the... this seems to just be in an apartment. It doesn't look like a hidden stash of some sort. But it is, you know, something. Pathfinder. Oh, okay, but this is kind of interesting. Somebody he's having some issues in his life, judging from this, but I can't recognize any of the characters. Maybe I'll find more if I read his computer. It's almost like somebody has been planning a murder here. You know, with the faces being scratched and stabbed. Okay, no secrets, stashes or anything. Biosol plug. Huh. But what would that be used for? Well, there are some photos here. Some politicians. But I don't recognize any of those characters either. Diploma of some sort? Well, let me check the computer. It's going to tell me who that is at the very least. Julian Bratek. I have no idea who that is.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Okay, I'm screwed, actually.
Access granted.
Oh, maybe I'm not. Veronica Hamel. Termination. Termination against Palisade Bank. Ah, so that's one of the people that were fired, and I think they were planning a break-in, which might be what the blueprints are for.
Palisade Bank Corporation is now and forever will be the best secure corporate archiving company in the world.
Very damning to yourself. Hostile reaction to Mr. Janacek. Audible threat against Masaki Oshiro and Ashani Tulwar. Substantial ammunition if this went to trial. The evidence they have against you would sustain a very costly defense if it's in a civil court. Current financial standing. If you would intend to pursue Palisade Bank, you would certainly lose, and with prejudice. Forget it. Yeah, and he was planning to break in with his friend. Maybe you need to see a psychiatrist. What Palisade did was crap. I work for Tarvis to protect people. Protect Palisade from people like you. Let this go, this plan is ridiculous. The parking garage is well guarded. Too many patrolling. Suck it up, speak to Ness, you're a talented guy. You'll find something else. Well, so at least I know whose apartment this is, but I'm still not sure about the Juggernaut Collective stash, but I guess I'll have to solve that in the next episode, because this one has been long enough. So I'm going to actually save here and actually end it. So that's all for this one. I will see you in the next one. Bye.